Hello, welcome back. I get so excited as of late to do readings. I always just get so excited to see what comes out because man, oh man, I just think I really want this to help somebody. So I just get excited when I have this like just urge, gotta read. There must be something that somebody needs, and so when that happens, I just get super excited. So I'm very excited to read every time. I hope you're excited. So let's get into this. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for highest, greatest good? Messages of confirmation, clarification, guidance, reassurance, whatever needs to come through for their highest, greatest good. I'm going to be a channel. I'm my voice to be a channel for the best messages. That's how it is. Alright, let's paint that picture. 111 on the clock. That number is significant for you. That was just on the clock. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. Six of Pentacles. An immediate like message I got when this one popped out before the six, but when this popped out was just energetic read, not traditional meaning of the card. That I feel like people are going to be coming at you, and I'm not sure that's in a negative sense. I don't get that. I think it's like they're going to be coming towards you, wanting something maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, two cards. Okay, I saw this one on the bottom of the deck, and I really almost wanted to say this is on the bottom of the deck. Didn't do it, and it came out, so that's good. We have the Magician, which is card number 1. If one is significant for you. You know what I just heard? This sounds sounds bad, but like also this just came to mind and it makes me laugh. Your devious plan is like, it's not even devious. Like you had this plan and you manifested it. You knew exactly what was going to happen. And that's what it feels devious is like, you already knew something was going to take place. You already knew something was going to happen. You knew this was going to happen. Like your soul knew or something. And so it's like just you having that I think it's claircognizance. Clairsentience is the feeling, but claircognizance is just like this knowing. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. If I have it backwards, please let me know. I just feel like you're like, I knew this day would come. I knew this was going to show up. I knew it because I intended for it. So that's what I get. Not to be like you're a devious like master, but it was like you had this plan and you knew what you were manifesting, and that's what happened. So however that resonates, or if that kind of fits in for you. Then we have the Star. This is the one I saw on the bottom of the deck. Card number 17 reduces to an 8. Eights are kind of like infinity energy, infinite abundance. Also here on the Magician, you can look, I know it's card number 1, but here on the top of the hood there, it looks like it's an infinity symbol, and then also upside down it looks like an 8, or sideways. So there's definitely some sort of abundance that's showing up. We have the Star, and like that's hope, faith, healing, wish is coming true. I always think wishing on a star whenever I see the Star card. I know that like the 9 of Cups is like that deep wish fulfillment. This is like, my heart was in this, I got it, wish fulfillment. But the Star, because it is a major arcana, it feels like a next step above that wish fulfillment. It's just like, this was like your soul's path and your soul's mission, and it was like the deepest wish you had on your heart is kind of how I perceive that. It doesn't have to be one thing, it can be many things. But it is a major arcana, so it's got a much bigger energy to it. It's just funny. I'm laughing because I just had this like whole thing happen in my mind. I'll tell you. This is 2 of Swords. This is like being stalled, kind of being blinded to something, not seeing something, stalemate energy. But what I was hearing in my head, it was like this whole self-convo and I felt like it was like you having a convo with yourself. It could be in your mind or something. It was like looking at the magician, looking at, you know, Seven of Wands. I was getting a sense that like people are coming at you. They want your attention. They want your energy. Whether it's aggressive, it's negative, it's positive, they're coming for you. It's kind of the energy I get. And you're just kind of like, you're sitting there. You're just like, I manifested this. I showed up. I did the work. I put in my effort. And there's a gift coming in for me. There's something showing up for me. It's, I manifested it. I knew I was going to get it. Like, there was just that knowing. And what I heard was like, you having this conversation was like, what was it? It was so funny. I felt like it was like a cartoon. It was just like, I knew it all along. And I knew those people were going to come for me. I knew they were going to want me. I knew they'd want me attention. They didn't see it coming. They didn't see I was creating this devious plan of manifestation, and I'm going to have what I want because I deserve it. Like, it's just like you didn't do anything, you know, if people want to put a box around something and say it's witchcraft or say it's of the devil, you know, whatever your beliefs are, I have no hate or shame towards any of it, but I'm not going to box it into anything like that. I just think it's funny that in your mind it'd be like this. Maybe not your mind, but like it'd be like this. You like to manifest. I like to manifest, so I can speak from an experience, but I like to journal. I will write my manifestations down in detail. I mean, in detail. The way something like looks, how I feel about it. Like if it's a car, I will write in detail. If it's an experience, like going somewhere and having a great experience, I will write in detail and what happened. And I kid you not, the number of things that have shown up in my life and manifested for me better than I anticipated and exactly what I asked for is insane. And so for me, manifestation works and it can take time, but it's like if you wrote down, this is what I want and this is what I expect to, this is how I'm going to feel and it's going to be like this. But that can always change because the universe delivers in the most mysterious and divine ways, but you still get what you want. And so I feel like it's this, you're not just writing something down and throwing it to wind and saying, okay, maybe if it happens, but that's what I want. Instead, you're like, I'm writing this down because I know this is exactly what I'm going to get. And so it's like, that's my devious little plan because I just know that's what I want. I asked for it. It's like as simple as that. And it was something really big on your heart that you're excited about. You really were just desiring. And this Two of Swords is giving me this feeling is that nobody saw it coming. You're like, hell, I didn't even see it coming. You're like, I forgot about it. That is what I'm getting. And I'm just laughing because it's truly this like, I just heard this like snicker, but in the best way. And it's like this giggle, like this whole time I knew it was on its way to me. And I didn't know when, I didn't know how. It may not have looked exactly like what you wanted, but when it shows up, you're like, ah, there it is. That's my thing. That's what I asked for. And it's almost like when it shows up, you're going to be really desirable. I think people are going to be coming up to you. Like, that's what I'm getting with this energy here is I'm getting with this one energy. There's a lot of action and a lot of, like energy coming to you, wanting your attention, wanting your time, maybe even wanting to be mean to you because people be hating, people be jealous of your surprising success, of your surprising blessings, right? This, I just get this little devious feeling like, because they're just in this hooded dark cloak. You used all your resources, all your energy, all your prayers, your manifestation techniques, anything that you use to say this is what I want, even if you're like very practical about it. You're just, I write out my goals, I break them down, and I start working towards them, and I know that I'm going to get it because I took all those actions to reach all those goals. Or you manifested it, and then you took inspired action, and it was kind of heart-led, or it was very intuitive. Still, same thing, different approaches. it's just like you knew all along, I'm going to get this and I know. And then when it shows up, you're not surprised. You're surprised, but you're not surprised. And you're going to be kind of the person people are talking about. And, you know, they could be throwing shade your way because they don't understand it and they're too curious. But then they're too like, they're too down, too low vibrational to even approach you about it. Yeah, they didn't see this coming. They didn't expect this out of you. They didn't think that, like, I'm just getting a sense like they just didn't see, they couldn't see what was happening for you, but also you didn't see it coming. I do feel like this is something that you knew was on its way. You knew you were wanting it. You might have been taking action towards it. Maybe it's something that shows up much sooner and you just are blindsided. You're blindsided by how quickly it shows up, or like when it shows up, right? You're like, oh, maybe in like 5, 6, 7 months, maybe a year from now, that will be the thing that will happen. That seems realistic. But instead it shows up like next month. And it's just, you're blindsided by it. You didn't see it coming as much as anyone else, but you also knew that it was something that you wanted. Ugh. And we have, felt called to look. We have 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So that could just be a sign that like you've been doing a lot of work. Even if you don't feel like you're doing work, even if it doesn't look like you're doing work, you're doing the work. You're doing something that supports the arrival of this really burning, like desirable outcome, wish, fulfillment, dream. Something there. Okay. I am being called to pull a couple of different oracles. Okay, here we go. This is what I want. I have these, not the full-on deck, but these are the Doreen Virtue Life Purpose cards. It's kind of like a pocket deck, but not really. And then I've got these Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, also Doreen Virtue Oracle deck. Okay, so we're gonna do both of these because I don't feel anything else to read from these tarot cards. So we're just gonna pull out some life purpose cards and see if this is relevant for you, if it supports this reading, supplemental, or if it's additional and maybe just confirms for you that this message resonates or is something you can claim. Hell, you can claim it even if it doesn't resonate and just co-create with me. I'll help plant that seed. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so the first, just flipped right out. Creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So this could be, there's something happening, and for you, it's like, that's something you deep heartfelt desire. There's something you want to do. It's creative. Oh my God, I swear I can't make this shit up. You saw me shuffle those fucking cards. Heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. I swear, I like want to scream a little bit because I love when like stuff like that happens. I want to get one more. I love when that happens, and it just, to me, it's like, how can you doubt that there's something big out there, greater than you, that's got your best interest in mind, that wants to see you win and is here guiding you and giving you that confirmation. Like, it just can't make that up. It's also why I like to shuffle cards on the camera so that people know I'm not just like pulling different cards out and trying to create some story, because that takes a lot of effort. I feel like that takes a hell of a lot of effort if you're trying to create a fake story on the fly, or even just, behind the scenes. I feel like if you can read intuitively on the go, then it's much more effortless. One more, please, for the viewer. What is meant to come out? What's meant to be heard, be seen? Okay, there is. Oh, I was only gonna take the one, but the other one flipped over, and now I feel called to take it. So there we go. So we have support. Your life purpose fully supports you. That's awesome. That's like, it's kind of like, I don't know how my life purpose or my dream, this dream that I have in my heart, would ever support me. It does. Oh, sweet summer child, it does. Okay. And the last one is leadership. Take charge of the situation. You'll definitely be, in whatever this was that you're manifesting, it's going to allow you to step into a leadership position for yourself, for others as well, but like, you get to take charge of your life. You get to take charge. We're no longer that, whipped minion is how I might put it, to life, or to what life has taught you to be. You get to really take ownership and leadership of your life, because this is your heart's desire. This is your purpose. Your purpose you lead with. No one else can lead you with that. It's not their purpose. So you get to really step into that leadership and show up in that way. And you get to help inspire others and teach others and create. It doesn't mean you have to be like a teacher, but you get to teach in whatever way that you get to share your purpose with. So that's really lovely. And there could be something that when this shows up, if it hasn't already shown up for you, that it's like, take charge of this. You need to step into your leadership energy and take charge when this shows up, because it's time to take action. So there's something there too, if that resonates. Like, don't sit on this. Try not to sit on something, especially if it's like a big decision, or if it's like might lead you to have to make a decision about something. Like, don't try to sit on it too long. Take action and be the leader of your own life, because it is something that you really wanted. Okay. Just additional messages from the mermaids and dolphins. Okay. First one out is contemplation time. Spend time alone, meditating upon what you truly desire. And so, like, yeah, maybe that's, if something does show up and you're having to take action, you need to make a decision, don't sit on it too long, but definitely take time out, meditate, ask your guides, ask God for support and clarification, call on your angels, angel gang, baby. So let's get one more. That's way too many. It's not what I want. Okay. Wow. There were so many there. Okay. One more, please. Woo. Okay. We also have pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. OCD is taking charge. I need to pull one more. So, lucky you. There we go. Okay. Oh, look at that. Lucky you. We got 3 more. Okay. We got make a decision. Again, you're going to be faced with a decision to have to make. So you're going to have to make a decision. Take the time to think about it. Ask people actually, hold that thought. Don't just go running to someone asking them for their opinion, especially if it's something that you have manifested as a dream of yours, because those are precious. Those are sacred. Nobody should have the strong opinion to tell you what you should and shouldn't do and influence your thoughts, right? So definitely ask your guides, or ask someone who you know wants you to have this and would totally be there to support you in your decision making and maybe even help you think through some pros and cons, or how to navigate a transitional period into whatever this is, or how to just accept it and receive it, is really what I'm kind of thinking and feeling here. So yeah, make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. We also have simplify your life, eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. Yep. I know that we're getting ready to enter March right now, and I think for at least where I'm at in the States, we're coming up into spring, late March. I think it's April. I'm not quite sure. I should know this, but fuck, I don't really care. But we're coming into warmer weather, and so I think some people are jumping onto spring cleaning and feeling the need to detox. I know that this last full moon in Virgo was also one of really detoxing your life, clearing out clutter. So if you're feeling spacey, if you're feeling overwhelmed in your home space or in some of your personal spaces or even in your work space, definitely organizing, clear, declutter. Like I might have mentioned this in the last video. I completely pulled away a lot of cards that I keep up here in the front because I was like, less is more. I love all my cards. I said, but right now I'm feeling really called to this specific selection of cards that I want to be able to pull from. So I'm going to keep those out and I'll rotate them when I feel ready to. Having more space just clears my mind up. And I think that that's something that maybe for some of you that resonates because, I personally see this because I've seen this happen in my life. When my mind is really overwhelmed and cluttered, my living space looks like a friggin' disaster. So, and things just pile up. And unless I just really dive in, then I can't think clearly and make clear decisions. So, definitely simplify your life. Clear up, clear out. And if less is more and it means getting rid of things, no matter how you feel about it, it's like, this does not bring me value, then, what is that? Marie Kondo, does it spark joy? It doesn't, away it goes. And then yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So if you're feeling really called to take action in your life in a certain way to support you in this, receiving this, moving into this, accepting this, really embracing this new energy that's coming in for you, I feel like it's kind of be surprising. I just saw someone do like a double take, like they look one way and then they look again, like double take. So whatever this is, you're going to be a little bit, you're going to be surprised by it. It might be a really big surprise, but I think because you already expected it to show up, surprising and not, but you're definitely going to do like a double take. For me, really? So take the time to think about it, process how you feel, pros and cons, only talk to people about what shows up in your life and how to accept it, receive it, entertain this, whatever this is, you wanted it. Could be a really big life, pivotal moment, transition. It does require a lot of change, uplift, upheaval. So if you're going to talk to people, only talk to people that you really trust with that energy, that you really trust with this path, with this particular thing. Not everybody has your best interest. You might think people are there for you, and they say they are, and then when it comes time that you receive your blessings and they're not supportive of you, maybe you shouldn't do that. It might not work out. Definitely not your friends, okay? Definitely not your real fam. And I say fam, I don't care if it's blood. The people who are meant for you, that support you, will truly, truly be there to support you and help you embrace this. So definitely talk to the right people. Keep your mind clear by really keeping your space organized, decluttered. What you want to feel in your mind, kind of look at your surroundings and really, does something need to change? Does something need to go? Am I feeling okay to take charge of my life, or do I feel stuck? Sometimes we can feel stuck when we're overwhelmed with what's around us. And then just really listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, ask your guides for guidance. And even if it's like, oh, that feels kind of weird, but that's out of character, but it doesn't feel wrong. Like you just feel like there's this knowing, there's something that you need to do, listen to that. It really, it's if you're driven by anxiety or stress, that's not your intuition. Your intuition is just like this deep knowing that without a shadow of a doubt, doing this is going to serve your highest good. So listen to that intuition. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this message was helpful for some of you, all of you, at least one of you. And if it was, my job is done. That's why I read. I love it. And if you like this video, if it resonated in some way, shape, or form, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And until next time, thanks for watching.